When you're ready.
This is last year in the summer. It was a Sunday morning, around 9 o'clock, and my mom was knocking to the door. And she told me that they were going to have lunch in the woods with my whole family. And she asked me if I was going to go with them, and I said, yeah, but I'll just go later because I was really tired. I'm over the night before. So I just go back to sleep. And then I wake up, and then I looked at my watch, and then it said it was 11:30. I was like, damn, I'm going to be late because it's about a 30-minute drive up there. So I just hurry up, put on the same clothes I had the night before, go get my motorcycle keys, go turn it on. I didn't even let it warm up. I just took off. And I was going down the street, going up sidewalks, going through traffic, going up shortcuts where cars can't go with a little motorcycle. And so when I got to the trail, it's about a 5-mile drive up to the point where my family has lunch. And I didn't want to be late because if they say they're going to have lunch at a certain time, that's the time they're going to have lunch. And that day they're going to have lunch at 12. So I had about 15 minutes to get there. And so I rushed it. Like, I knew I could make it. I was on a motorcycle, it was a dirt bike, so I was like, I could do it in the trails. So I was going fast, about 30 miles per hour, 40 miles per hour sometimes. Narrow trails, sharp turns. There was one sharp turn, it was a right turn, and my front tire lost traction, and I'm going straight into a bush. My motorcycle got stuck in the bush, and I went flying like 10 feet. It was pretty cool, because it was like Superman for like a second. It was pretty painful. So then I got up, limping to my motorcycle, pulled it out of the bush, checked, everything was good, so I hopped back on. And I kept going up the trail, and that crash didn't really scare me, because I was actually going faster than before. And I was still taking the turns pretty quick. I didn't care, I was hungry. So, in about half a mile left to where my family was at, my motorcycle just turned off. So I was like, what now? So I get off, I check it, and everything looked fine. I opened up the gas tank, it was completely empty. So at that point, I was like, this is a bad day. I was really hungry, I was hungover, and then I was stranded in the middle of nowhere. I was very thirsty. Worst of all, it's like 90 degrees outside, so I was getting sunburned out there. So then I decided just to man up and push it up the trails. And it's like a steady incline all the way up. And then even on the turn, it was getting even heavier. And about a quarter mile left, and my legs were burning, my shoulders, my chest, my triceps. I was basically squatting and doing push-ups all the way up the trails. But what motivated me about a quarter mile to where my family was that I heard all the kids playing. I was starting to smell the food, so I was like, all right, I'm almost there. I can't stop now. So I started going, pushing it more and more, and then even though I was tired, but I made it. The time I made it, like all my family was teasing me because they saw me going up, pushing the motorcycle to where everyone was at. But I didn't care, I was hungry. So then I saw a table, I ran to where the table was at, I grabbed a plate, and I looked around, and there was like no more food, it was just like empty soda cans and dirty plates. So then I go to the grill, and it was empty, and it was already getting kind of cold. So I was like, oh, there better be food. So I go look for my mom, I find her, and she said, oh, you're kind of late. And I said, what do you mean? It's barely like 12 to 10. You said we're going to have lunch at noon. And she said, yeah, but you see, like more family came and they took all the food, and so there's no more food. And then when I heard that, I was just like, because it's really happening. Like, I just pushed myself all the way up there. I was starving and very thirsty, and there was no more food. So then I was like, whatever. I stayed there, enjoyed the day with my family, and but when we were packing up, it was around 4. I remember my motorcycle didn't have any more gas. So how am I going to get home? So then luckily my dad had a little ramp for his truck, and then me and my little brother tried pushing it. It almost fell over, but we got it up and made it home safe. When I got home, went straight to the fridge, heated up leftovers, and after I ate, went back to sleep, and I was basically there for the rest of my day.